We were horrified when we heard about the massive security breach when Pete Hegseth went on the Signal app, an unsecured app, and started giving details of a bombing in Yemen against the Houthis. We had a lot of big names on that chat, but nonetheless, it was an unsecured location. And this may well have been the largest security breach in the history of this country. It was terrifying. Then we hear about a second security breach around the same time on the same topic. Apparently there was another Signal app chat. This one included Pete Hegseth's brother, his wife, among others, and he gave out the same details. I don't know if this is ignorance, incompetence, or just flat-out arrogance, or a combination thereof. I don't know, but it is troubling. It is dangerous to this country. Pete Hegseth was never a serious choice to lead the Department of Defense. I know that, you know that, many people know that. And now there's a lot of upheaval in the Department of Defense. A lot of people working for him going, this fucker's crazy, let's get rid of him. His support is dying in the Department of Defense. And no doubt in the Trump administration, they're starting to look a little side-eyed too. But I want to point something out. When this guy came to be confirmed for the director of the Department of Defense, this is what we knew about him. He was little more than a part-time Fox News reporter. He couldn't even get a full-time job. We knew he had a lower rank in the military and had no business leading something as large, a department as large as the DOD. We knew he had a drinking problem. We knew he had problems with violence toward women. We knew that. We knew that he ran organizations, and each time he did, he ran them into the ground, into bankruptcy. This is what we knew about him. And many of us with a reasonable mind said, no way, this guy can't be the director of the Department of Defense. No way. Still, when he went to Congress, there were many members of Congress that voted to confirm him and did confirm him and then tried to validate it by telling us these great stories about Pete Hegseth. This was so obvious that these people can't possibly explain why they did what they did without lying. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Pete Hegseth is going to go by the wayside. He's going to get fired or he's going to have to resign. Not surprising, since Donald Trump in his first term had 4 directors of the Defense Department. Anyway, Pete Hegseth is going to go away. And he's going to go away in shame, and Donald Trump will be embarrassed. But those people in Congress that confirmed him and that tried to validate it after the fact, it's on you, motherfuckers. You fucked up. You put a clown in charge of our most important department. You put a clown in charge of our security for this country. You fucked up. You can't just blame Pete Hegseth, because he wouldn't be there without you fucking members in Congress.